What a yashiri. Yaka, so to Yaka. Moya Munomaro Bunal, my eye.
Hey guys, what's up? Lynda with the Y here. So today we are doing a tour, an Oshiwambo Mahangu field tour. And I will introduce you to obviously the most popular crop that we grow in this field. This is the Mahangu plant. I think this one is ready for harvest. First of all, there's like a long process involved in growing Mahangu, but I'm not gonna get into that. And there's a few other crops in this field, but they are not we don't plant them as much as we plant the Mahangu. We use this for so many things. You can make flour out of it, you can make drinks out of it. One of them is Oshikundu. This is what we use for porridge basically, which is the Oshiwambo staple food is Mahangu porridge. Let's move on to the next crop that we grow in the field, which is one of the least popular ones that we grow, which is the sorghum. We call it sorghum. If you live in Namibia, then you've heard of a tombo. This is what they use to make a tombo, and basically ontaku, oshikundu. We call it ontaku, but you can also call it oshikundu, which is also one of the popular Oshiwambo drinks. What else? Oh, we use it to make omalovu, which is another traditional Oshiwambo drink. We use it to make otombo, epwaka. You need this and this to make oshikundu. These two ways we've planted the groundnuts right there. All those are groundnuts, all of them. We kind of harvested some of them today, so there's not much. And these are my favorite. They are my favorite food to eat. And my mom taught me how to harvest them today, just the day after so many years. So apparently what she says, the leaves have to look a little bit yellowish. They have to look yellowish, and then you just pluck the whole thing out and bam, there you have groundnuts. And moving on to the other food that we grow in the Mahangu fields, obviously, is the runner beans. Do they call this runner beans? I think they call them runner beans. So they're kind of we've already eaten up so much, there's not a lot left. There's only one lane. So that is the lane of the Mahangu. Nah, what? No, that is the lane of the runner beans that we grow in here as well. I would say 80% of the field is just Mahangu, the Mahangu plant. Over there at the front of the house, that is where we grow our mealies. We start planting these in December. We sow them in December, and then basically this is April. We're in April, and we are going to harvest the Mahangu in June, I think. Yeah, we're harvesting the Mahangu in June. Everything, the Mahangu and the sorghum, we are harvesting in June. Everything else we've been harvesting, like the beans, the groundnuts, we harvested them for the first time today. And the mealies are also, which are my favorite, one of my favorites. We also harvest whichever time we want. Another thing that we grow in this field is the ordinary melon. These are still very small, but at the front of the house, they are the bigger ones are there. And we also have watermelon in the field itself. That's where most of the watermelons are. And then we have the melons, which we use to feed the chicken. Every single house in this village has a Mahangu field. They have, I think, every single crop that we grow in here. The Mahangu, the mealie, the beans, the groundnuts, the melons, the watermelon. So coming up, you can see right there, that is the other sorghum that we planted. So let's go and see that. Look at that. Okay, Hamba. That is sorghum right there. Every single one in this little place is sorghum. Anyway, moving on, let's go to the mealies. Let us move on to the next part. Hey.
Section, amen.
Yeah, let's move on to the next section. Let's move on to the next crop. So right here, you can see that the beans. They're still there with beans there around with the melons again. I'm not sure if this is watermelon or the normal melon. So anyway, welcome. This is the mealy field. Look at how beautiful this is. This is it. So it's a little bit dark because like the mealy plants are everywhere. So you might not see me in the video, but this is basically our mealy field. This is the mealy place. This is where all the mealies are. As you can see, it is both mealies and beans. There are beans everywhere. Right here. There are beans, as you can see, down there, and everywhere. Basically, there's guys. Thank you guys for joining me in introducing my parents' field. And I will see you guys next time on the section, on the Namibian Lifestyle section. I will see you next time on the Namibian Lifestyle episode. If you haven't watched the first video that I made in 2016, I will leave a link in the description. And thank you guys for joining me. It's Lynda with the Y out. Peace out. So this is my dad. He is working on the olupale. This is where we bring the mahangu. He wants me to record him. This is where we bring the mahangu when we harvest it.
Haji sanache sirom berinje Haji sanma umsana ite kontaku gunom sana ite kontaku yakara nemo mapyaga he ara bat kuno chiyashino kandi chore shinol ekokondi kandi yorent gandore bitiriga ne yarom berita sho kandi chore sho kandi ku yocha kun mamokure sho no chone kandore sho chekoko gandore BMC Venjem, Vintem Tiriganem. Ya, Bino Yone, Yo Marovumbio, Ngengo ndora mangi gotwara uchi musana no kuli morushwa ai kandiri morushwa ndiri miya ndano mapungu njato kudiwete 1 2 3 4 5 keshali mo yatura kwenja to de yomrongo kwete tar echi mona pen kwete njato himwe mbali njatu ine ndano hamano heyali kwete ko umupo pena ngaye ngali chimhagazi yamwe kamchimhagazi omuniko kunja tautura mapungu agatura kokanja tokam ya wana ndema hakon birona nimbutigire manga unjuka bye bye
Bye bye.